First of all, yes, Area 51 does exist. The US government finally admitted it in 2013. The remote area, which is part of an active military base, patrolled and guarded by some of the heaviest security on Earth or anywhere else, has a long history of reported UFO sightings. But is it true, you ask? Well, the short answer is no. What was reported were top-secret military aircraft that had never been seen before, so it was no surprise that people thought they were seeing alien spacecraft from another world. Area 51 is just the sort of bureaucratic military jargon that sounds like the basis for a vast conspiracy. Where, after all, are Areas 1 through 50? In fact, the name comes from designations on Nevada test site maps from the 1950s. Area 51 is part of the Nevada test site, now known as the Nevada National Security Site, a remote area of desert 65 miles, 105 kilometers, north of Las Vegas. It was the Nevada test site that hosted hundreds of nuclear weapons tests starting in the 1950s, almost 100 of which were above ground. So, now that we know it exists, let's get down to the question. What is Area 51? Area 51 is a military installation and a highly classified remote detachment of Edwards Air Force Base. It was built in 1955 as part of the more substantial Nevada Test and Training Range Complex, initially to serve as a testing site for the U-2 spy plane. Although it has never been declared a top-secret base, the area is highly protected and is restricted to both land and air use. Other well-known aircraft tested at Area 51 include the Archangel 12, the F-117 Nighthawk stealth fighter, and even the SR-71 Blackbird. How Area 51 got its name? Area 51 gets its name from old maps of the Nevada test site that define the allocation of land around Groom Lake as literally the 51st of the many areas that make up the military base. When Area 51 was first established, Lockheed, one of the US government's major partners in top-secret aircraft and spy plane development, called the area Paradise Ranch in an attempt to attract workers to the project. Area 51 and the Nevada Test and Training Range are part of what is known as the Nevada National Security Site, NNSS. UFO sightings and aliens at Area 51. Since the 1950s, when locals and visitors to this part of the Silver State have spotted top-secret aircraft made of never-before-seen technology, flying at high speeds and performing uncommon aerial maneuvers, they were unsurprisingly mystified as to what they saw. Since these prototypes' development was top secret and sightings were rare, it is easy to understand how so many people must have thought the unusual aircraft must have been from another world. However, there have been no confirmed sightings of outer-worldly flying saucers or aliens at Area 51 to this date. To this day, Area 51 Nevada remains a top-secret testing facility, and the government and United States military don't want you anywhere near it. Currently, the closest you can drive to Area 51 keeps you more than 15 rugged, carefully monitored, and lethally defended miles away. In fact, the restricted airspace above Area 51 actually forms a rectangle with an area of 575 square miles. So don't expect to get a drone in the sky either, at least without an immediate response from camo-clad dudes with guns aimed at your face. Visiting Area 51, Nevada. So you might wonder at this point if you can visit Area 51 at all. There are plenty of things to do near Area 51 in addition to ghost towns and potential alien sightings. A common and popular stop near Area 51 would be Rachel, Nevada, which is known as the UFO capital of the world. It is home to less than 60 people, but a trending stop to replenish on road tripping supplies or fuel up your belly at the Little Alla Inn with some otherworldly treats. The National Atomic Testing Museum leads monthly tours of the Nevada National Security Site, managed by the National Atomic Testing Museum in Las Vegas. While the visit does not offer the chance to tour Area 51 itself, you can definitely get a sense for its Martian-esque terrain while piloting your own vessel around the surrounding wilderness. If you're looking for a robust look at the history of Area 51 and Nevada's atomic age without traveling out of Las Vegas, be sure to check out the National Atomic Testing Museum or the Atomic Nevada exhibit at Nevada State Museum, Las Vegas. If you don't have your own vessel, you can still hop on a full-day tour of all the best extraterrestrial highway attractions in a luxury vehicle, piloted by an actual ex-Air Force captain, with Area 51 tours. The day trips launch daily out of Las Vegas and include lunch, snacks, personalized photography tips, and more Area 51 stories and lore than you can shake your antennae at. Where is Area 51? Before we get into the deets about where Area 51 is, we want to highlight that Area 51 is not a tourist attraction, and we highly recommend obeying posted signs to avoid getting into trouble. Although you can find it on a map, don't expect to get even remotely close. The perimeter of the military base is marked with orange posts and patrolled by heavily armed guards with zero tolerance for would-be tourists or BS of any kind. Signage around the base promises that deadly force is authorized against Area 51 trespassers, whether they are attempting to storm Area 51 during a viral Facebook event or simply hike up to a vantage point. Thousands upon thousands of CCTV cameras and motion sensors all throughout the land leading up to the base's perimeter, plus immediate response times from security forces, guarantee it. How did Area 51 come to be associated with UFOs? The testing of new and secretive military aircraft is likely responsible for much of the connection between Area 51 and UFOs, especially when considering that the term UFO doesn't directly refer to alien spacecraft, despite how it is often perceived in pop culture. It's true that strange lights and aircraft can sometimes be spotted in the area, so it's an obvious leap to UFOs. But of course, new aircraft might look identical. The basic flawed premise behind the Area 51 mythology can be boiled down to this. The government won't reveal what's going on there, so it must be something ultra super amazingly secret. What we call Area 51 is only one of many military bases, national laboratories, and government scientific research centers across the country that deal with classified, even top secret, information, and where workers and visitors need security clearances. In 2019, what started as a prank on social media almost got very out of hand when 3.5 million people expressed interest in attending an event organized by 20-year-old Maddie Roberts, a student from Bakersfield, California. The name of the tongue-in-cheek Facebook event was Storm Area 51. They can't stop all of us, and as the name suggests, the supposed plan was to charge at the base in large enough numbers to overwhelm security. The aim was to uncover putative secrets like alien technology and secretive research. In the end, an estimated 6,000 people made it to the low-key summer event and partook in some activities like hatchet throwing and drinking limited edition alien-themed Bud Light beer. Area 51's light security was not challenged, however. Area 51 is on the map, but good luck actually getting there. It's a restricted area with armed guards patrolling the fences around the perimeter. They're colloquially known as camo dudes because that's what they wear when on the job. Given the testing of stealth aircraft on the site, this kind of secrecy isn't very surprising. However, the guards may be the ones who are most affected by the military silence surrounding the site. Guards have sought compensation for breathing problems they say they've experienced since being exposed to toxic chemicals from the burning of the coatings meant to shield aircraft from radar.